fox. Welcome to the den of the digital flame. He's wired, wild, ruling the game. Neon eyes, never looking back. Tail of fire, cutting every track. Gaming fox, can't be caught. One quick flash and you're out thought. Target acquired, fox beat and adhered. You lose? Restart. Joystick twitching, he's in control. He's got instinct, heat, and soul. Console lit, chair tilted back. He's stacking wins like a full attack. Maps lit up, but he's unseen. Fox camo, sleek machine. No cheats, just skill unlocked. You'll never catch the gaming fox. So welcome to the glitch and the perfect play. Daily he's the spark in the wired way. Do things out when the pressure knocks. To the dance, run high. Gaming fox, you're fast, wild. Digital god, he's a swarm beneath your squad. To the zone, no time to chill. Energy high like a power-up pill. 9 lives, 1 shot, no fear. Sneaks from the shadow, now he's here. Stealth like a ghost, but the bite's loud. Every headshot makes the crowd proud. From pixels to flames, he owns the box. Crown king of the game, gaming fox. You're welcome to the glitch and the perfect play. Today he's the spark in the wired way. He tanks out when the pressure knocks. Today dance, run high, gaming fox. You're fast, wild, digital god. He's the storm beneath your squad. Restart. Joystick twitching, he's in control. He's got instinct, heat, and soul. Console lit, chair tilted back. He's stacking wins like a full attack. Maps lit up, but he's unseen. Fox camo, sleek machine. No cheats, just skill unlocked.
Good morning, Fleet Command. What is going on, my friends? It is Fatality Fox, and just did a couple quick things to show some new updates we got with the base. So as you guys know, we are doing a Twitch sponsorship with Star Trek Fleet Command. So if anybody's looking to jump into the game, look at this video later on. If you do !star in the chat, it will give you a in-game code, get you kind of started off and going. We are in server 703. But today I'm going to focus on a couple little things. One is going to be this little missing spot I have. So I've been doing some debating the last 24 hours, talked to the entire alliance. Kind of talked to some friends outside the alliance, getting some ideas of what I should upgrade next if I was to make a purchase. And we came down to 2 different things. I'm going to show both of them to you. One of which may not be showable, so you're going to kind of see which one I got. But I want to show you guys what we were debating. So in the sales, if you go into the top over here, you have a couple options to get like a second builder. You can get additional research slots. You can get a bunch of different things that they sell. Of course, a lot of this stuff you can get through the game. If you're patient, you can get this stuff for free, except for a couple specific things. It's a matter of how much time and dedication you want to put into grinding versus just doing the easy way. So, what we were looking at is going to be underneath the fleet commanders, and it's going to be the FC unlock. There is an option way over here to get a second commander spot, and what this does for you is allows you to have 2 simultaneous fleet commanders, which means you can theoretically have buffs from 2 people at one time for the entire station. So it'll affect anything from PvE to PvP to territory, anything that may look like, it would affect all that for you. So where I'm at in the game, after a lot of deliberation, I was debating on what I was going to do with this thing, and so what we decided was, for me right now with the fleet command option, if I go into my current commanders, I only have 2. I have Lorca, which is a huge asset to anybody getting into the game. He is a fan favorite of Mini, and can go anywhere from mid-game, starting, and then even somewhere in towards the end-game. Maybe not in-game per specific, but does have a lot of usability, a lot of flexibility. But if you notice, I only have 2 commanders, and neither one of them are very leveled up yet. I still have a fairly newer account. So for me to go with the fleet command, I think it would have been a benefit, but I don't think I had enough in my reservoir to really maximize the efficiency of having 2 commanders at once. Not just yet, not with what I have. So what we decided to do was go back into the store, and we went down, and again, you can get your space station stuff too, I'm about to show you, in the same section. Stations and building. So you have a lot of different options, a lot of building content to help speed things up. Most of this you get every day. If you do your daily login, you'll get almost all this stuff as you get to the appropriate level at no cost. It's going to be free for you, and just, again, a time system. This game is not designed to be a 5-minute, hey, I'm max level type thing. It's not meant for that. It's meant to be a prolonged adventure. So again, if you do any of this stuff, do it because you like the game, because you want to support the game, because you want to see it advance, and if you're having fun with it. I wouldn't just go out and start spending tons and tons of money for just to do it. That doesn't make sense. But if you click on Station Enhancements, there's an option over here where you can get your second builder, third builder, second research, second repair, etc. What you're not seeing is this open spot right to the right hand side of the screen. The reason why you don't see that is after much deliberation, I clicked that special little button, just as you would do, for example, on this one, and you hit that button down there, and what that gives you is a token. Give me 1 second. Ooh, thank you for the raid. I appreciate that. Nice. So what that token's going to do for you is when you click on it, it's going to give you the option to get this little dry dock HQ unlock, which is part of the paid upgrade. So I'm going to go and click that button now. And just to make things faster, make you guys not get bored, I'm going to do the speed up for you. And what that's going to do is give me the 8th dry dock for the base. And let me tell you guys, having 8 dry docks gives you a lot of flexibility. It's going to give you the ability to send mining ships out, do combat PvP, do wave defenses. This gives you more flexibility with more ships available at one time. So not only can you do what you want to do, you can have your guys do the miscellaneous tasks that you don't really care about. So you'll have your ships out to do that stuff and have a lot of extra flexibility on this side to do pretty much whatever you want, whether it's auto grinding, mining, mirrored universe, doing your Voyager stuff, or whatever you happen to be getting into. And we're going to speed this guy up for us so we can get that thing shown. And as you can see now, we have all 8 dry docks done at level 49. So pretty proud of that. Definitely a pretty awesome benefit, and it'll give me a lot more capability of what I can do. There's also one other thing I was able to do. When you get those premium packs, it does give you Latinum. This is like the in-game gold currency, whatever that may be. What that's going to give you the ability to do is do some speed ups on things. And by doing that speed up, what I was able to also do is go into the faction store. My Federation faction is a little bit higher, which is pretty awesome, and so not anywhere close to some players, but there is a USS Hydra class blueprint, and this is a G4 mining ship. The cool thing about the G4 mining ship is that you can get it with either daily turn-ins through your wave team, you can do it through your chest that you can pull with your Federation credits, which are kind of a pain in the ass to get, let's be honest. But being I already had 58 of them pulled already, I was only down about 92 roughly. I went and clicked that little button, and I could use some of that Latinum I got from the dry dock towards the purchase of the Hydra. So before I logged on this morning, I'd already went into my ship, and I already had this guy building and getting it prepped. So do speed up on this guy. Man, I have enough of those. We'll find out. I do. And we're going to go ahead and show you guys the new Hydra ship. Now, this is a mining ship. It's not a combat ship, but it is definitely something that's be worth having, and it's going to give you a lot of access to G5 content and other things in the future, which is what we want to do. And you always want to keep pushing yourself to go forward, not backwards with things, so you can kind of keep getting better at the game and expanding and getting into new areas. So I will do a little bit of a dive into what it starts off with, what it's capable of, and what the benefit and value of the Hydra is. And if you're not inside the Discord, let me know. I can drop a Discord link in for you guys in the chat. Again, if you decide you want to try this game out, even if you try it and you don't like it, worst is you just delete the thing. I would say give it a chance. If it's not your cup of tea, move on, call it a day. But the support does help out quite a bit, and I really do appreciate it. I did drop the Discord link down in the chat. That is my direct Discord for all the games that we play, not just Star Trek, but World War Armies, Final Fantasy XIV, Rust, lots of Steam games. There's tons of different stuff we play and get into. But I wanted to share that with you guys, and now we're going to go show you guys the new Hydra. So B and I have a dock available now. Go ahead and click that guy. Go ahead and click Assign Ship. And I'm going to find our Hydra. Starts off at 1,000,004 power, which is pretty awesome. Does have a benefit of gas increased speed, so when you're going out for those long, obnoxious mining expeditions trying to get resources, that's going to make this thing much faster. So that's an awesome benefit. It also starts off, if you go to the very bottom, with a warp range of 100 starting off. That is a huge thing. If I show you the maxed out Antares I have, which is on my other dock in a second, that's way less. So let's give you an example. The Antares, another Federation ship, on max tier 9 with all the goodies, with speed bumps and all that fun stuff, and with all the research I have, maxes out at 95. So as you can see, the Hydra's going to start off with quite a bit more capability to help you do a lot more deeper searches, whether it's the G5 stuff where he's getting G4, Isogen, whatever it's going to be. It's going to help you out quite a bit. Also has a pretty decent cargo space and mining to start off with. And again, mind you, as you level up the individual levels, your mining bonus will go up. Not to mention, as you start upgrading the actual ship sockets, these are going to start getting some bonuses too. Before I do all that, let's go into my officers, see who's not busy right now. This is not recommended. I'm just going to put something in here just to get something in here, just because what I want to do. We'll just put those 3 check marks. I have one guy I can really use for the captain, so sorry, bro. You're getting tossed in, and you're just gonna deal with it, because that's how it's gonna be right now. Let's put we'll give him somebody nice. We'll give we'll give Scotty to him. Yeah, we'll give McCoy to him. He'll get to have those 2 people. Those make no sense right now. It's just me having some fun with it. Yeah, let's see. Now, with that being done, click on your upgrade button, and now here's the fun part and also the frustrating part. As you excel out of the level 30s into the 40s, G4 section going into the 50s, which is where I'm heading towards, it goes into G5. These sockets get much more expensive very, very quickly. Now, as you can see, I have a good amount of surplus of stuff banked up, so I can do a couple upgrades before I even get my ship off the dock yet. This will get more expensive very, very rapidly, so be prepared for that. So I would plan ahead. Use your refineries, your daily check-ins, daily boxes. Do that stuff every day to help you out. If not, you're going to be doing this for a while trying to get this thing upgraded.
They're playing the Star Trek game.
By the way, for that raid, don't want you guys to think I forgot about you. That was the first time I've been raided in quite some time, so Cupid, thank you for that. Definitely appreciate that support. We'll get a couple more upgrades. And if you guys haven't seen the YouTube channel, I did put a kind of a cool Alliance video on there yesterday. I'll put the link in the Discord or in the Twitch chat, so if you guys want to check it out, you're more than welcome to. Give me your opinions. Let me know what you think about it. If you like it, cool. If you got some ideas, make it better. Hey, let me know that too. Always trying to better what I'm doing and give more content to the community and help our server grow a little bit. So we always love and appreciate any type of feedback we can get. But that is in chat now, so please check it out. Let me know what you guys think about that. Okay, back to doing this tier up thing. So now I'm gonna go up to tier 3, and we're gonna see where we're at now. So level 1, tier 3, we're now pushing 134 warp range. From what I recall, the G5 area is, I think, 270, 240. I'm gonna look real quick. A little section of land over here. So the last place I was getting the G4 stuff was over here. I have my thing favorited, make this easy. So to get to this zone with the Hydra, I need to get up to my QB friends. I want to say it's 240? 205. Okay, so it's going to take a few upgrades to get this done, but something that is definitely possible. My EVO guys are starting to message me. Hello, appreciate that, guys. Let's go back over here. So right now we are at, I said 135 and some change, 134. See if I can get a couple more upgrades on that for us, and see if I can get that tweaked up a little bit higher with what I got stashed away. Oh, should have enough to do another one. Let's see. Now, another good tactic you guys can also do to help excel your game is if you wait and don't do what I'm doing, wait for the events. You do the events, you do the upgrades, you can get a bunch of points that you wouldn't typically get. So if you do your upgrades outside of an event time, you're just kind of doing yourself a disservice. Get those free upgrades. Doing those events costs a ton of stuff, so if you can time it, so we do a ship upgrade with a active shipbuilding event, you're going to get a lot more awards. It's going to help you out a lot more long term. Go ahead and get this thing clicked. Thanks, On Call. Appreciate it. For anybody who doesn't know, On Call is our resident game mod. I keep shouting him out and kind of probably embarrassing him a little bit, but he is a phenomenal player and also great support. He loves giving feedback and helping out people. He's also in our Discord, so I'm very fortunate to have him there with us. So if you happen to have any questions, hit him up. So for the next upgrade, I'm running a little bit low on the parts. I can make that happen so with the Latinum, but want to keep upgrading as much as we can. Right now, my main thing is going to be the warp drives. I'm going to get this thing up as high as I can so I can start having some fun with it. I think if I use my Latinum, I can make enough to go to the next tier. The ship parts are always annoying. If you guys have the Voyager and you have it upgraded, it will help out with that quite a bit. If you guys don't know, the Voyager has an awesome refinery option to get you ship parts. So if you're running low on Latinum and you don't want to go farming for 2 or 3 hours, you can use the Voyager daily item for Explorer parts, Interceptor parts, Battleship, or even survey ships. Okay, another one of these. It'll get me up to another 10 points. That bumps my Hydra up to now. Whoa! I appreciate that. Thank you for that. We love the follows. Please follow if you guys can. It means a lot to me. Thank you for that. Got the raid and a follow on the same day. I'm liking this. Alright, so now I'm up to 174 again. The goal is to get 205 so we can start getting that G5 mined. So I'm going to go ahead and spend my Latinum on this. I think it's worth it. I think getting the G5 stuff in advance because the grind is going to be phenomenally ridiculous once you get up above 50. Let's get a head start on it and let's not wait and get that going. I will tell you guys, if you're at level 49, 48, 47, if you watch anybody else's streams, whether it's Rev Deuce on YouTube or any other content creators, they're going to tell you at 48, 49 is a good camping spot to lock down, kind of set up all your research, get yourself caught up. Don't jump straight into 50 from like 45 and try to power through it. Unless you do plan on spending a lot of money, it's going to actually hurt you more than it's going to help you. So you do want to take your time on that, get some resources put in place, kind of like what I was doing with this one. I had things kind of prepped, just so you can keep your base getting upgraded, you can keep excelling, you keep moving forward, and you're not running backwards all the time. Okay, so we've got one more upgrade on that one done. So this will get us up to another 10. Man, I'm getting close. I'm getting close, guys. I want to get this up to the G5 stuff. I really want to get a G5 mining ship going right now. Unfortunately, I'm still at level 1, so nobody judge me. I'm just going to level this guy up very slowly. With mining ships in the recent updates, they get XP just from doing mining. So for me, if you have the warp range, just send the ship out there. Keep it for me and over cargo if you have a ROE set up on your server. Save yourself the Latinum. Don't go crazy mining your ships. Let them just get mining XP gradually. To me, that's kind of the way to go. Makes more sense. And saves your stuff. Okay, let's see. Can we get to the goal? We are at 218. So, Tier 7, 218 with my current setup. Now, I do have one of my warp ranges guys in the commander seat, so it's probably helping a little bit. So if I go back and look at this guy, he is giving me some warp range boost, 12%. So I'd say tier without him and without Scotty, you'd probably be looking at say tier 8 to get to the G5 area based on what your research is. So take this with a grain of salt. This could be one tier below, one tier above where it needs to be based on your commanders. Dude, that update was huge. This is screwed. I got enough resource. Do I have enough gas? See, that's me 7. I'm gonna push it, guys. I'm gonna push it. See if I go to the tier 8. I don't have enough of the uncommons. Dang it. Okay, well, I guess I'm not doing tier 8. This is where it gets kind of catchy. So start putting in these uncommon parts. Those you can't spend Latinum on. They put a block on that. You need the commons. You can't do the uncommons. Okay, so I was able to get to tier 7 from basically building it instantly. So again, going with the dry dock. Now we get the dry dock upgrade done. which looks beautiful, by the way. That looks phenomenal. But we also got the Hydra put up, so that's kind of a cool benefit. Looks nice. Definitely helps out quite a bit. And now I can start sending my Hydra out to go do some fun farming. Assume there's any nodes open. Let's just see. That looks like fun. We'll send him over there, and that's gonna give him a ton of XP. Getting that G5 resource is gonna be huge. Getting that XP done. Now I do have the sounds and background music off in the game, so I apologize. I am doing a lot more talking. Unfortunately, Star Trek does not give you the option to natively lower the ambient noise, so you're kind of stuck with whatever you're going to be getting kicked out. So I can turn that back on. If it's too loud for anybody, please let me know so I can shut it back off. Some people like watching things in quietness, so put that back on. See if I can adjust my OBS a little bit to drop it down. Alright, so that ship is on its way to go do its thing. I'm going to get these guys mined so to get their stuff done. And one of the things I do need to get done is this transigen. My squall is getting close. I'm looking forward to that one getting done. Where's that guy at? I'm at 165, so doing those daily 2 every turn does help. And again, I'm going to shut this back off. Again, getting that squall is going to help out too, is as you start farming this area up in this zone. I'm sure you guys all have dealt with the lovely HP loss. Every tick is about 10% off, so when you get that epic miner, it does actually have an inherited ability to not take damage. So that will make this farming a lot easier. Right now, I have to do the card maneuver, get over here, drop in, try to get out before you get killed. It's just annoying. And again, if you're like me and you log into the zone with one of your ships and it says you're being attacked, but you can't even see the item because it's got a lag in it, that kind of sucks. So that ship will be also helpful for just general usage. But yeah, that's what I want to show you guys. I was kind of excited about the second dock, or the 8th dock. My next future plan is to get the second commander unlocked based on what we get in. Make sure you guys don't forget to claim your archives. If you don't claim them, you kind of waste them. Doesn't help at all. Got mine this morning. Let's see what needs to be upgraded still. And if you don't know and you're playing this first row right here, that's the important row because this all affects your syndicate rep. The second and third ones, they give you buffs or give you resources, but the middle row will actually give you buffs as you level up your syndicate to 30, 31, 32, 33 range. So make sure you always focus on these ones first, followed by your top ones, and then these ones should be your last buildings to go up and upgrade. If you start mass upgrading everything, it's not going to benefit you at all. I mean, you get some resource collection, but most of the time you're going to be maxed out anyway, so it's not going to help you out at all. Again, if anybody checked out that YouTube clip, let me know what you guys think in chat. Give me some feedback. One of our own content creators, my buddy Crusader Dan, helped me make that and put it all together with the music song. So he helps me out with the other games that I stream for and I'm sponsored with. So if you guys like it, let me know so I know what to keep working on. And if you guys didn't like it, let me know that too. I won't cry too much off camera, but I might a little bit, so deal with it. I think I'm going to go actually the outside. And we're going to upgrade this build a little bit more. Let's see, if I do the slider on that 10K, 13, that's a long time. I'm going to get that upgraded. I'll have my alliance do some ship-ins. Another cool benefit I've noticed too is as you upgrade a building with longer and longer durations, you actually get more time cut off per help you get. So if you have a building that's 24 hours long, you get helps. It's like 5-10 minutes at a time for the helps. Not a huge significant difference. When you have the buildings that are 400, 500, 800 days and upgrades, each help can knock off anywhere from 1 to 5 days every time. So it can definitely help out quite a bit. So something to keep in mind. Alright, get these things checked in. always trying to consistently get myself mining. I had to check back in on this guy, so he's gonna get killed now. So let's see what's going on with this guy. Now, I did this earlier today before I went on stream, and I was being attacked by an invisible object. I couldn't even see him, so hope that does not happen again. So that's the target. I'm gonna go ahead and select right there. Go over there, hit recall, cancel that. That'll make that little aggro guy go get lost in the abyss over here. I can go back to mining peacefully for the next couple hours and not do anything. That trick helps out and works on most zones, so definitely make sure you're utilizing that as much as possible. If you need it, it will definitely help you get around some situations and help you guys not have to deal with some headaches. Oh, jeez. What the name? Okay. If anybody want to see our alliance, we got some awesome people in here. We started about 5 months ago. Up to level... Where are we at? I think 35 is where we're at now. Yeah, 35. So got some awesome players: Ethan, Puff, Leo, Chaos, Poke, BT, kind of our top commanders that do all the coast support whenever I'm out on. Guys are awesome, always helping out and chipping in. Got our starbase going. Been working on that quite a bit. Now, granted, a lot of other larger alliances are probably considerably more advanced than where we're at with it, but we definitely made some progress with it, which is pretty nice. Right now, we've got this up to level 5, and we started messing with the offensive, defensive capabilities now, so we can start trying to keep it out a little bit longer, get some more resources collected. I would highly advise, if you're a newer alliance and you're just starting off, get your starbase out, get your collections done, undeploy it. Pro tip, if you click on an item and you want to upgrade it, you can upgrade it, and then you can undeploy your starbase. This way you don't get attacked while it's upgrading, and it still gets the upgrade done. You do have to have your starbase out physically to have it do the update. Now, I did get a couple questions about starbases and kind of what the purpose of them is, and I've talked to On-Call Doc about this in the past. The first stage over here is going to be more of your alliance buffs. It's going to help you with your reputation, help unlock more advanced research. It's going to help you do things like Cardassian armadas and getting bonuses against them. There's going to be protected cargo, things like that. It's also going to unlock a lot more future long-term research as you get to tactical deck and diplomatic relations leveled up. The defensive capabilities part, which is this side, a lot of people don't know how this works. It does not give your alliance direct bonuses. This is for the space station defense specifically, for most of the units that we've got to so far. So if you're looking at these and it says Pearson upgrade, you may think as a player, hey, sweet, I get 4,000 Pearson upgrade for my ships. No, guys, it does not work that way. If you click on it, it is for the starbase. So it's the actual starbase's attack power. So keep that in mind. This is literally for defensive type situations unless it says otherwise. So far, most of the stuff that we have, though, is all made for the starbase directly. And it looks like my Star Trek just decided to give me the finger, which it's not supposed to do that. One quick second, guys. I am going to fix my Star Trek because it just locked up on me. 1 second. Okay, we're right back. Sorry about that. Luckily, I got a fast computer. Boots up pretty quick. As On-Call was saying, starbases do have a little bit of a glitch. Sometimes they decide to lock the game up when you're trying to check them all out. As you guys just noticed, it happened to me. But you guys hopefully got the gist of what I was saying, is the one side is going to be more for your long-term benefits to do armadas and reputation grinds and resource protection. The other one's going to be more for the defense of the starbase itself. Keep in mind, if somebody attacks your starbase, anything you have over the unprotected cargo limit of the starbase will get stolen if they are successful with their attack. It's kind of like an armada. When they go to attack it, they have to do a timer on it. They have to have special credits for it. You can defend and kind of support the starbase as it's being attacked. Generally speaking, most times when it's being attacked, it's with a higher level alliance or a 60 or 70, so be ready for that. You can send 25 ships over. If they have a high-end enterprise or something crazy, you're going to get smacked. So let's be wary of that. But right now, that is what we have going on. So hopefully this was helpful with you guys. Hopefully I'll see some of you guys back. I'm going to do a couple quick little things before I get off. But again, if you guys haven't did a follow, please consider dropping that in for me. I really appreciate that. If you're really, really bored and have nothing better to do and have not used your free Amazon Prime subscription, hey, that's always a blessing as well, and we appreciate that. That goes towards all the content and gameplay and updates for the Alliance. So, yeah, one thing I do want to work on, because I think my NSEA is almost due for its upgrade. Let's check real quick. These are the parts I was telling you about with the Voyager. You can get quite a bit of different things. So the survey ship, if I want to, I can try to get some of those uncommon parts. Again, max is going to be 1140 if I get it. I don't know if I'm ready to start putting all my points into that just yet, as I am going to be working on my Franklin still and also on my Devore, which is very, very close to going to tier 9, so I can unlock this version of the ship. So I might save those just for a little bit. Mantis is good to go with that. Tech, we'll get this guy upgraded too. Now, if anybody upgrading this stuff, that's a good point on call. I didn't think about that. I'm actually happy you pointed that out with the G5 conversion. If anybody's upgrading with the nanoprobes, from a cost efficiency, if you're willing to wait, do the single chest. It's 55k, it's only 6,000, I get it. That's a lot more doable than dropping 550k every time to get 1,800. Now, I happen to have a little bit from a couple missions, so I'm going to go ahead and do the big one anyways, but if you don't mind waiting, not in a rush, if you do the smaller inputs, it will help you benefit more long term. It's going to help you get things upgraded where you want to be at. So keep that in mind. Sometimes the bigger chest is not always the best chest, because it does sometimes actually hold you back a little bit, which that doesn't help you out at all. So over here to check this. We're going to go over to my Devore. I'm going to see how close I am to the upgrade for this guy. This is going to be tier 9. I'm still quite a bit away, so that's not going to help me out at all. I'm going to check this guy. That did give me enough to get to my next tier, which is tier 8, so we are going to go ahead and do that. That's the main reason why I did the 3 chest pull on that one. That'll get this guy up to the next tier, which is what I was looking forward to. And now I can cry when I see how much these things take each socket. 44k. 162. Holy, that's just not right. 117. Okay, somebody at Scopely is just being cruel and unfair about this. They need to think about that. Anyways, again, it's a long-term progression game, guys. If you're playing the game, unless you're going crazy spending happy on things, it's made to have you play for 3, 6, 9, 12, 18 months down the road. Some of these custom ships, like the specialty ships, for example, the Vindicator, which is what I'm working very aggressively to get, that ship's made to take like almost a year of like non-stop daily progression to get it upgraded. It's not meant to be, hey, I got it and it's done tomorrow morning. There's ways to do that, but it's not what it's meant for, so keep that in mind. But yeah, I'm just working on some little stuff. I am scrapping some of my older ships that are just kind of out of in the way now. If you guys didn't know, a little cool fun fact, keep your level 1 and 5 and 10 mining ships. Those guys are useful. Send them out to get Isogen. Do territory captures with those guys if it's a peaceful thing. Keep yourself from taking a lot of damage that you don't need to take and waste. True. Again, on call. Great. I wish I had you in Discord. We could be talking and sharing comments and ideas. Maybe next time we'll do that. I'll time it so you can be in Discord with me. We can talk and kind of go over everything with everybody at the same time. That'd be awesome. But this guy will be getting out and being sent out a little bit later on with my shipping crew with the bonuses. Get that thing down. So for now, we're going to take this guy. Switches to my Reliant. Again, the crew that I'm using for the Reliant is a loot crew, so they're basically getting as much loot as they can. Can't farm on comms with my ship yet, not strong enough with what I have. I'm working on it, but it can do linear thing from the 36 to 38s pretty easily, but we're hoping to get that upgraded soon in the future, so we're going to shove that guy over in that corner, let it do its thing. The Franklin, this thing's been farming, guys, for the last 3 days non-stop. it's been killed twice by people. I'm just trying to get XP for it. I don't want to spend Latinum on a ship that I hardly use, so it's literally auto-grinding XP. It's went from 20 to 33 in like 4 days. So it's doing its job. It's just taking ungodly long to upgrade this ship XP-wise. But if you like to do Swarm and you don't have the freeboaters unlocked, this is a beautiful ship to do that event with. It just, man, leveling that thing is taking its sweet time. Alright, and Voyager is good to go. This thing unlocked. This will give me some additional loot now, which will help out with the drops. I was saving that just for this. As you can see, I just enough to get that covered for me, so I will go ahead and click that button and get that next archive unlocked. Literally timed that and saved it just for the stream so I could show you guys me doing the upgrade with it. And the final level, 360, not bad at all. It takes 2 days to get that much, sometimes 1 day. But that will be the final one I get for that, which will be another archive ship completed, which is what we're aiming for. So we're making progress, guys. Again, I've been playing since I think May, roughly, so I'm not one of those long-term Star Trek guys. Kind of started off a few months ago and stuck with it. Yeah, the Talios is what I'm looking forward to. I'm trying to figure out how to get that unlocked. From what I understand, you have to have Tier 9 Vadir, then you have to go into the holodeck, I believe, to get the mission. I haven't really researched all the X. I'm kind of far away from it still, but I'm working on that. Hopefully that'll be something we get pretty soon here, and we can make that happen too. Alright, other thing, if you guys are still newer to the game, again, I'm not sure how much you guys have all played inside the chat, but if you guys have not got the Stella yet, and you guys are doing the Stella grind, make sure you guys do your faction points to get the Stella out of the faction shop. Don't just go out and buy it, and you can, but I would do it out of the faction shop, out of the rogue section. You can get this thing. Remember, with the Stella, you're going to want to level it up, scrap it, level it up, and scrap it again. So it's kind of a long-term process, but if you guys are using the Stella for your Eclipse Armadas, awesome ship. Don't let the power deceive you. If I show you guys my current Stella, you're going to be like, dude, that thing's got like no power to it. How do you use that for Armadas that are 35 and 40? Well, let me show you, my friends. This little guy is like the toaster that could. Power is not super high, but the benefit of the Stella is it has some huge damage bonuses against Armadas, and then with the actual research, it scales it considerably higher than what that power rating shows you. So if you guys are not at the Stella point yet, and you get questions about how to do it, hit me up, let me know. I'll be happy to give you guys some ideas. What I've been basically doing is taking my Stella. I have 2 of them now, thank God. And what I do is I'll take the secondary Stella. I will get this thing upgraded to Tier 4, and I'm going to do it right now, actually, so I can show you guys on stream what I'm talking about. Again, I have these already pre-set, but if you don't, just do some grind, you'll get them. But you want to get this up to Tier 4. Don't go above that. Just Tier 4 is all you need. And you want to level it to level 20 and scrap it. If you only have 1 Stella, keep doing the same thing over and over again. Don't put the rare or epic stuff into it. Unless you just have a lot of surplus, it's going to take you way too long. It's going to frustrate you. Tier 4 is all you need. Level 20, scrap it, rinse and repeat. That'll get you the research particles you need for your stuff, and will definitely make your life better when you're doing the Eclipse Armadas for the events every week, or just trying to do some stuff for your alliance, whatever it may be. So I'm going to go to Tier 4 now with this one. Again, I have just enough to do all this, so I'm not worried. If you want to push Tier 5, Tier 6, you can, but I'm going to go over something with you guys that I learned the hard way, so you don't make the mistake that I made the first time. Some of my alliance members, unfortunately, have done the same mistake, so it doesn't help them out at all. At this point, Tier 5, your level cap's 20. If you do any of these other upgrade modules, you're going to see it takes rare uranium. You don't need to upgrade all these. Get to Tier 4, upgrade to 20, scrap it. That's it. Don't do anything more. You will get a good amount of scrap out of this if you do it this way. If you upgrade 1 or 2 of these sockets and scrap it, it will give you the same amount of scrap back. It doesn't modify it until you go to the next level bracket. So level 20 is what makes a difference on this, not the components that you use. So again, tier 4, level 20, hit the scrap button, rinse and repeat. That's how you want to do that. If you start getting into the situation where you have a lot of spare for uranium or whatever that may be, and you can afford to do tier 5, tier 6, hey, go for it at that point. But most players that are newer aren't going to have that type of resource. So again, tier 4, level 20, scrap it, call it a day. So it's a little kind of like this. It's just for showing you guys. I usually would not do this. Go farm for like an hour and get it to 20. But I'm just trying to show you guys in the video what I'm talking about. Again, what I'm showing you guys right now I would not do. I would go let it go farm for an hour and get it done. But, okay, level 20. Max level you need, it's at tier 4. What you want to do now is go to the scrap. And just get rid of it. That's all there is to it. You want to get it at level 20 and scrap it. So I'm going to put my other ship back on. I want to scrap the wrong one back since I'd cry. Nope. Enter. Go to my scrapping yard. We're going to go ahead and choose that Stella. And as you see, when you scrap the level 20 tier 4 Stella, you get 1,520 particles. Also, when you scrap it, you're going to get back your Stella 100 blueprints. You can buy it back from the faction store, so you're not having to do a whole other grind for it. It gives you all of it back to you instantly. So get to tier 4, level 20, hit the scrap button. Once the scrap is completed, go back into the same faction store for the rogue, click on the Stella, and repurchase it again. Plain and simple. That's how you do your Stella loop. It'll let you keep upgrading and upgrading the ship through resources without having to go through all the different steps with it. So I'm going to go ahead and scrap that guy. And have my alliance hit the help button for me. And I just want to go over this with you because some of the guys in my alliance have been really confused with it. Oh, Max, you are a funny person sometimes. Okay, what I was going to show you guys is inside the research tree. The Stella is really helpful for the team because my guys are asking a lot of questions about it consistently. So the reason why you want to do the Stella loop is once you get to this point right here, each one of these upgrades requires some type of particle dust, which is the stuff that the Stella gives you by scrapping it. So every tier 4 level 20 gives you about 1,520 points. So you make 2 of those, boom, you have an upgrade available to you. And these upgrades do insane amounts of damage. You're talking yields of bonus damage when you do Marauders with the Stellas. So that's why I said if you have a Stella and it's in your group, unless it's like a level 5, the damage output it's capable of doing with these research is pretty staggering. I can definitely help you out quite a bit. So hopefully that gives you guys some extra ideas on that. And with that, I'm pretty much done with what I was doing my stream for today. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys all for hanging out. Hopefully you learned something cool. Hopefully I'll see you again. Again, if you wouldn't mind, drop that follow. Give me that support. I really do appreciate it. But we're going to go ahead and get going. So thank you guys very much and have a great day.